Do wolves really howl at the moon? The truth is far stranger and far more incredible than anyone ever imagined. Imagine a world where silence rules the land, where shadows move with purpose, and the night hums with hidden life. Among whispering forests, across open grasslands, and deep within frozen tundras, a predator moves with quiet confidence. This is the world of the wolf. The wolf, scientifically known as Canis lupus, is a highly social apex predator belonging to the Canidae family, the same family that includes foxes, jackals, and domestic dogs. In fact, every domesticated dog on Earth traces its ancestry back to ancient wolves. Yet while dogs chose the firelight of humans, wolves chose the wild. There are two widely recognized species of wolves in the world, the gray wolf and the red wolf. However, scientists continue to debate how many distinct species truly exist, and whether gray wolves themselves consist of different subspecies. Adding to this intrigue is a little-known wolf relative, the Ethiopian wolf, Canis siamensis, which lives high in the Ethiopian highlands and is thought to be a very close relative of the wolf. These variations highlight the incredible adaptability and evolutionary diversity of wolves across different environments. They remain untamed, unbroken, unmatched in endurance. Built for survival, a wolf carries 42 razor-sharp teeth inside its powerful jaws, including fangs that can grow up to 2.5 inches long. One bite can crush bone like dry twigs, power you won't believe, yet perfectly engineered for the life they lead. Their paws leave prints nearly the size of an adult human hand, marking their path across forests, mountains, plains, and tundras. Though many imagine wolves sprinting endlessly at top speed, they rarely waste energy. They typically trot at a steady 5 to 10 miles per hour, a pace they can maintain for hours. When necessary, they can burst into speeds up to 37 miles per hour. But their greatest weapon is not speed. It is endurance. Wolves can travel up to 30 miles in a single day searching for food. Across mountains, through deep snow, over frozen rivers. Non-stop action awaits them every sunrise. Survival does not pause. And then there is their nose. A wolf's sense of smell is estimated to be up to 100 times stronger than a human's. Long before prey is visible, long before a sound is heard, a wolf has already detected it in the wind. Scent is their map. Their intelligence interprets it. Because wolves are not solitary killers. They are family. Wolves live in tightly bonded packs, highly organized family units with complex hierarchies. At the center is a breeding pair, often referred to as the alpha male and female. But this is not a dictatorship built on constant violence, as myths suggest. It is a structured family system based on cooperation and experience. Wolves often mate for life, the bond between a pair lasting years, raising litter after litter together. The rest of the pack helps raise the pups, bringing food, protecting them, and teaching them survival skills. Older siblings become guardians. Every member has purpose. This social intelligence is what makes wolves extraordinary hunters. They use strategy. They read body language. They anticipate movement. When hunting large prey like deer, elk, or wild sheep, wolves move as a coordinated unit. They test the herd, looking for weakness: the sick, the injured, the young. They do not randomly attack. They calculate. The chase may last miles. Wolves rely on endurance, not reckless speed. Step by step, breath by breath, they push their prey to exhaustion. And when the moment arrives, the pack moves in with precision. After a successful hunt, a wolf can consume up to 20 pounds of meat in a single sitting. They gorge because the next meal is never guaranteed. This allows them to survive days without food if necessary. Their role as apex predators is critical. By controlling deer and elk populations, wolves prevent overgrazing. When prey numbers are balanced, vegetation thrives. Forests regenerate. Rivers stabilize. Entire ecosystems recover. In places where wolves disappeared, landscapes changed dramatically. And in one remarkable place, their return rewrote history. In Yellowstone National Park, wolves were once hunted to near extinction. By the early 20th century, they were gone. The land changed. Elk populations exploded. Vegetation suffered. Then, in 1995, wolves were reintroduced. From a small number, around 30 individuals, their population rebounded dramatically over time across the greater Yellowstone ecosystem. Today, their presence has reshaped the park's balance. Wolves now number around 1,700. Their epic comeback became one of the most famous conservation success stories in the world. The wolf had returned. But perhaps the most misunderstood behavior of wolves echoes through the night. Many believe wolves howl at the moon. They do not. Ever wonder why wolves howl at night? They howl to communicate. Their calls can travel up to 10 miles under the right conditions. A howl assembles the pack. It warns rivals. It locates lost members. It reinforces bonds. Wolves also bark, whine, growl, and use subtle body language, ear position, tail movement, posture to send complex messages. When a wolf tilts its head upward while howling, it is not worshipping the moon. It is projecting sound across distance. Communication is survival. Wolves are deeply expressive animals. They play with pups. They show affection. They mourn lost pack members. Their emotional depth is real and observable. Their intelligence allows them to solve problems, remember territory boundaries, and adapt strategies over time. Despite their fierce reputation, wolves generally avoid humans. Attacks are extremely rare. They prefer distance. Caution keeps them alive. Their adaptability is one of their greatest strengths. Wolves can live in tundra, forests, mountains, grasslands, and even desert regions. Though called gray wolves, their fur can be white as Arctic snow, deep black, reddish-brown, or tan colors shaped by habitat and genetics. In the Arctic wolf survives in extreme cold where temperatures plunge far below freezing. Food is scarce. Darkness dominates winter months. Yet the pack persists. In forests, timber wolves move like shadows between trees. In open plains, they run beneath wide skies. Everywhere they live, they remain symbols of strength, loyalty, and freedom. There is something about a wolf's eyes, steady, aware, calculating. In them, you see wilderness itself. Untamed. Intelligent. Balanced between cooperation and independence. Watch a pack on the move. The leading pair walks with quiet authority. Subordinates follow in structured order. Pups weave playfully but stay within protective distance. The formation shifts depending on terrain and threat. Nothing is random. Even rest is strategic. Even play is practice. Night falls. The air cools. A lone howl rises long, low, haunting. Another answers in the distance. Then another. The forest is alive with voices. Not chaos. Communication. The pack regroups under starlight. They move again, perhaps another 10 miles before dawn. Their trot is effortless, efficient, rhythmic. Snow crunches beneath their paws. Breath clouds in cold air. They do not stop because survival does not stop. Morning breaks across mountains and valleys. The wolves disappear into tree lines, into shadow, into the vast breathing wilderness. They are not villains of fairy tales. They are architects of balance. They are endurance wrapped in fur. They are intelligence shaped by evolution. They are family. And as long as wild places remain, the wolf will remain, traveling 30 miles in a day, running up to 37 miles per hour when needed, guided by a nose 100 times stronger than ours, armed with 42 teeth, bound by lifelong bonds, and calling across 10 miles of open land. Not howling at the moon, but speaking to each other. The wolf is not just a predator. It is the pulse of the wild. Forever moving, forever adapting, forever free. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe for more amazing facts about the animal kingdom. Which animal secrets should we explore next? Drop it in the comments. Let's make the next one even more epic.